What is up, guys? Welcome back to Andy All Over. On this week's episode, we are taking you to Budapest, Hungary. We decided to stay in a party hostel called Carpe Noctem, which means seize the night. So we were getting a little bit late on our flight back from Prague that was going to take us to Budapest. And so we emailed the hostel letting them know we were going to be late. Well, we got a response from a guy who called himself Trash Baby, letting us know he was going to be awake and we were going to be able to get into the hostel. So from that point on, I think we knew we were going to be in for a pretty interesting trip to Budapest. The next day began off innocent enough. We started off with a walking tour of the city center, got to see a lot of the cool architecture and neighborhoods, kind of central Budapest. We also tried some Hungarian food and drink for lunch.
We are at Turkey Etrem. It is one of the most kind of famous traditional Hungarian restaurants kind of here in central Budapest. We're excited to try some goulash, some different Hungarian dishes. Katie and I opted for some sort of breaded chicken with some rice and also apparently French fries. Apparently it's a good Hungarian dish here, so we're gonna smack it out. What do you think, Katie?
Let's do it. Let's eat.
JB, what'd you get, dog?
Chicken paprikash.
Oh yeah, the Hungarians love their paprika. Yeah, Hungarians love their paprika, so he's going in and he's gonna feel spicy afterwards.
After that, we kind of made our way back over to the hostel to kind of get ready for the evening activities. To give you a little bit more of a feel for Carpe Noctem, it's laid out essentially as an apartment. It could fit, I think, up to 24 guests plus the staff that live there at the hostel. And so it's 3 bunk rooms plus the staff room. And so really everybody's, hanging out in a pretty close environment, which I think makes it good and why it's such a popular party hostel. It's really easy to meet people and hang out with people when you're in somewhat of a close environment. Each night the hostel will do a homemade dinner for pretty cheap. We never actually took advantage of it because usually we were out trying one of the local restaurants in the city, but it was something that a lot of people in the hostel took advantage of. Each night the hostel would organize a bar crawl, pub crawl, or some sort of evening festivity. And so the first night we were there was the Thursday night. We were going on a pub crawl.
What's up, lads? How we feeling tonight?
Yo, Michael from Belford.
There we go. Hey. What's up, chat? Muchos amigos. Hey, it's getting weird out here. How we doing, Joey?
We're doing great. We're going on the bar crawl. We're headed to the first bar right now.
Budapest is known for having these kind of ruin bars, which is sort of these bars that are kind of from ruins, buildings that at one point were abandoned, but then they turned them into bars. So kind of a really cool environment there. First night out, we had a really great time at the pub crawl. I got to meet a lot of the cool people at our hostel, the people that were working there. Had a really fun night going to all these different cool little bars. Our second day in Budapest, we woke up and we were in need of some major recovery. So we took a bolt over to the thermal bath.
All right, guys, day 2 in Budapest. A lot happened last night, but all is good. We are rolling over to some thermal baths today. R&R time in. How you feeling, KD? Long night.
The thermal bath that we stayed at was called the Sketchneil thermal bath. I don't speak Hungarian, but it's the yellow thermal bath. You've probably seen it on Instagram somewhere. We enjoyed switching back and forth from the hot water to the cold water, just trying to get a little bit of a recovery mode so that we could prepare for another night out in Budapest. Our second night out was pretty similar to the first night out in terms of it was a bar crawl, so we went to all these cool pubs, bars, and clubs, and really had a great night. Again, going out in Budapest, just really, really lively. Everybody staying out late, had a really great time. Our third day in Budapest, which was our last full day, we kind of spent most of the day just hanging around the hostel, getting ready for our third night out and our last night out in Budapest. And we were really excited and had the opportunity to be in Budapest when they were going to have the St. Stephen's celebration. So the St. Stephen's is a massive Hungarian national holiday that takes place in August of each year, and they do a massive fireworks celebration. And so our hostel partnered with some other hostels to do a big party boat to travel down the river in Budapest and watch fireworks from there for the holiday. We had a really awesome night, just taking in the fireworks. It was honestly one of the craziest fireworks celebrations I've ever seen. It was massive. So that was a really great way to end our third and last night in Budapest. The next day, it was time to leave Budapest. We were able to take a half day to go and see the Hungarian parliament. Obviously, we had seen it from afar many times on the boat party the night before and when we had crossed over to the other side of the river and taken some cool pictures. But we wanted to go and see the inside and did a tour of it, as it's one of the really special kind of tourist sites to see in Budapest. I don't know if it was just because we were tired, but I think we all felt that we really enjoyed the outside of the parliament much more, the wander around the inside, although the architecture no doubt was beautiful and impressive on the inside of the parliament. Overall, we really enjoyed the wild ride of Budapest. Budapest was a really cool city to explore, and staying at Carpe Noctem meant that we had a really great group of people to hang out with at night and explore Budapest's vibrant nightlife. Thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. I got a lot of really cool videos coming up, going to Finland, going to Argentina, going to Italy. You're not gonna wanna miss it. Hit that subscribe button, like this video. Let me know in the comments if you've been to Budapest and what you thought of this video, and we'll see you next time on Andy All Over. Thanks.